Good morning, world. And whatever your morning routine looks like, I invite you to sit with this idea. Any activity done with love and presence is a spiritual practice. Being spiritually in tune doesn't mean you have to meditate for an hour at 5 a.m. every day. Sometimes it looks like honoring the movement your body needs when you wake up, or noticing the thoughts that cross your mind, and choosing what stays in the past so you can be fully here now. And it also looks like making meals that nourish the version of your reality you're creating. That's how I choose to start my mornings. Light, calm, grounded, and peaceful. I woke up this morning and I started making my breakfast, and I just had this incredible itch that I couldn't not scratch to film what I eat in a day, so that's what we're doing. I'm currently in a calorie deficit, which means I'm eating less calories than I naturally burn in a day to maintain my body weight and the amount of energy I need to get through the day. And so the calories that I would otherwise be eating to sustain my body weight go into burning fat. I have been on what I am calling a weight release journey for the past couple months. I'm pretty much almost at the end of my deficit, but I wanted to take you through what I eat because one, I love to share with you, but two, also I feel like food is such a undervalued aspect of self-care and self-love. And I say that because there's so much noise on the media with obviously dieting and misinformation and lots of fear mongering. As women, we're taught to fear a lot of food and fear the idea of fueling our body and being strong. The idea of being skinny is very political, and it comes from a deep line of history of trying to shame and silence and suppress women. I hope that in me sharing this can show you that embarking on this journey, regardless if you're trying to lose weight or gain weight or maintain or just develop a better relationship with food, it doesn't have to be scary. It doesn't have to be punishing. It doesn't have to feel like you're suffering. It can be very beautiful. And one thing I've really come to notice on my journey this time around has been how much I view food now as an offering and a sacred offering to myself, because I view my body, my home, as this temple and this altar. And so every time I choose to eat a certain type of food, granted I only have so many calories in a day to work with, it's like a really beautiful act for me to be able to give myself life and sustain myself and make myself feel satiated and nourished and full, and also enjoy what I'm eating. I genuinely look forward to and love every single meal I eat, and I actually kind of fight with myself because I'm like, oh, I'm so excited for breakfast, but then I'm also so excited for my dinner, and I wish I could have dinner now, or towards the end of the day, if I've already had my breakfast, I get sad because then I'm like, I want to eat my breakfast again and I can't wait to eat it tomorrow. So it's I wake up every day really looking forward to the meals I eat, which is a beautiful privilege and a beautiful gift. And so I want to show you what that looks like for me, and I hope you enjoy. Right now I am just obviously drinking my tea. I topped it off. I usually fill this up a couple times throughout the day. Hello everyone. So it's currently 2:10. It's definitely time to eat my second meal of the day, except we're gonna do a location change. So I just quickly have to pack some of the essentials I need to make my lunch I'm planning. First, I'm gonna bring over a box of RX bars just to have at my other house. But we're also gonna need cottage cheese, and I just got this big thing of paprika that I'm gonna use to season. So quickly, I'm just gonna put all of this in my tote bag. By the way, if you couldn't tell, I'm self-tanning right now. So I'm wearing my dedicated self-tan outfit because this shirt is 5X. All right, here we go. One thing I really appreciate about the way I approach food is that I'm always playing and staying curious. I don't put pressure on myself for perfection. I'm not afraid to throw the combinations I come up with in my head together. And honestly, that philosophy applies to life too. When you're self-aware, you develop the wisdom and discernment to know what you like, what you don't like, and what truly supports you. You understand your core values. So with food, I trust myself. I know the flavors and techniques I enjoy most, and even when the ingredients change, I know the experience of cooking and eating will still feel good. Hi my girls, I'm currently obviously in the parking lot. Lunch was delicious. I'm quickly popping in to put some electrolytes in my water just before my hot yoga class. Very exciting stuff. This is the iced tea flavor from Organica. Comes in a big pack at Costco. Especially on my calorie deficit, I usually stick to 3 full meals a day. I prefer volume eating over snacking. But if there's one thing this weight release journey has taught me, it's how much I love sweet food. So tonight we had breakfast for dinner with this yogurt parfait. It's really nice having meals on hand that are totally addictive but also super low maintenance. I always try to balance how I'm feeling energetically with what I cook, because food isn't just about fuel. It's about how you want to feel in your life too. Thank you so much for spending this little part of your day with me. This right here, arguably, is my favorite time of the day. And I say that lightly because every single meal is my favorite part of the day. But I always have to end my day on dark chocolate. And this is just like the most precious the most precious moment to me. Cheers. This is usually how I'll end my nights, with a piece of dark chocolate, because nothing can come between my dark chocolate and I on the daily. You need these. But it's more than just a sweet tooth. It's about honoring myself, honoring what I enjoy, and giving myself that quiet moment to slow down, to wind down, and to really savor something just for me. So I'm really grateful I got to savor this moment with you too. I hope this video reminded you that you're allowed to nourish yourself, enjoy your life, and make space for the small rituals that make you feel at home in your body. I love you 224, and as always, I will see you in the next one. Good night.